the story unfinished. As you wish then, my friend. Kali is short for Kaliara. She was of elven blood, a woman of extraordinary beauty and adventuresome spirit. She ran the Guild of Thieves in Neverwinter, you see, when I first began my sentence. She was also the first task Lord Nasher set me to. I was to see to her capture, and to reduce the power of the Guild in the city. And I was eager enough to do so, though I did not know what I was up against.
Don't tell me you fell in love.
Not at all. For quite some time, she and I were the most dire of foes. Kaliara stirred her entire guild against me, and assassins stalked my every step. The thieves had been used to holding power in the city, and did not care to be dislodged. I used every trick I knew to no avail. Finally, I chose to disguise myself and infiltrate her guild, determined to look upon my foe and end her life personally. It took me a great deal of time to do so. Kaliara trusted few, and I had to work my way up in the ranks over time until I was able to enter her inner circle.
So you captured her then?
No, not at all. I killed her.
You killed her?
I should have done it sooner, when I was first trusted enough to be alone in her presence. But I was too intrigued and foolish. She enthralled me. I found her soul so similar to my own, and we drew together immediately. Despite my misgivings, I gave in and allowed myself to love her. I knew it would not last. I discovered her plan to kill Lord Nasher, and knew that the time had come to tell her who I was. It was my hope to dissuade her from her life.
How does she react?
She was not angry, as I thought she would be. Merely disappointed, perhaps, as she drew her sword. To strike her down was almost unthinkable. As we parried, I begged her to reconsider, to leave her life, to stay with me, and I would protect her from Lord Nasher's wrath. I will not change for you, Aaron, even as you would not change for me. Let it end here. Though tears blurred my eyes, upon those words I ran her through. She died moments later, as we exchanged one final kiss.
It's very sad. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I have never told another that tale. There are few that I would call friend. I would be pleased to name you amongst them. Perhaps in time I might come to hear your tale. For now, however, there is much to do.
Okay, so is that his finished tale? Yes, it is. A tale he rarely tells anyone. Arian obviously considers you a friend. His tales, however, are complete for the time being, and he will unlikely have a chance to continue. I wonder what that means. A lot of voice acting for a temporary character.
Be safe and Godspeed.
Yes. Is there something
All right.
you need?
Continue your story. My days. After all, we've been through together. As I told you, I went to Luskan in search for glory and honor, but there is no honor to be found in that wretched city. What happened? At first, I found a warm welcome in Luskan. Half-orcs are accepted there as nowhere else, and I quickly found work as a soldier serving one of the high captain rulers of the city. It was bloody, brutal work. Soldiers from different factions were always battling in the streets. Many men died by my hand during my weeks there. I killed them because I was paid to kill them, because they served different master. There was no honor in these battles, Ateriese, only senseless, shameful death. If you hadn't killed them, would they have killed you? You don't understand. All the killing, all the bloodshed, I liked it. It stirred my soul. Each morning I could taste the coming battles on my tongue and feel the rush of combat in my veins. I revel in the slaughter like an animal, like a beast. It fed the dark taint of my father's orc blood and left a stain on my soul. I do not know how far I would have fallen had fate not intervened and saved me from myself. What do you mean by fate intervening? My fury in battle earned me a promotion, and I was sent to Luskin Flesh Market to guard the slaves in their stockades. My first night at the stockades, the guards brought me in a new batch of slaves. Among them was an old man, naked and feeble. I recognized the tattoos on his face and the markings of an Uthgard holy man. I did not know him. He was from another tribe, but seeing him brought in my hands shackled behind his back brought shame crashing down on me. You helped him escape, didn't you? At first, I did nothing. The old man looked at me as he passed, and I saw in his eyes that he knew I was the Uthgard, and he knew what I had become. Without warning, the old man threw himself at the nearest guard, a foolish gesture of defiance, for he was still shackled and bound. He was knocked to the floor, and the guards began to beat him. My world vanished beneath a veil of blood-red rage. When I came to my senses, I stood bathed in gore. The other guards in the stockade all lay dead by my hand. What about the old man? The old man lay bleeding on the floor, stabbed by one of the guards during the fight. As I crouched over him, I saw his wounds were fatal. He gazed up at me and spoke with a voice choked with blood. Free the others. With my axe, I hacked away the chains. So the axe is his. Okay. The other stockades. Once they all fled into the night, I returned to the old man's side. Go, he said with his dying breath. I could do nothing more for him, so I fled before my actions were discovered. I left Luskin that night, a man saved from himself by another sacrifice. You did nothing wrong, Dalen. You fought some soldiers and freed some slaves. We have a dark side yet. You faced yours and triumphed over it. We all have a dark side, Dalen. You've faced yours and triumphed over it. I thank you for your words, Ateriese. I would like to believe you, but I know what I did in Luskin. I know what vile appetites I fed. I cannot deny my father's blood is within me. I can only hope to overcome this blight so I may someday prove my spirit worthy of an Uthgard. Only then will my tribe welcome me back. Until then, this is my burden to bear, one of many. What do you mean, one of many? Forgive me, Ateriese. You have been a good friend to listen to my tale, but there are some things I am not yet ready to share with you. This is not the time to speak of such things. We must focus on rooting out the cult responsible for the wailing death. Perhaps we can speak of this later when the time is right. Well, Dalen, the time is right, brother.
Something you need.
I'd like you to continue your story from before. You have been a true friend to me. I have been reluctant to speak to you of this, but you did help me recover my mother's brooch. Perhaps you can help me with this as well. I was not completely honest with you about the reasons I left my tribe. It is true I was sent away to prove myself, but there was another reason as well. My mother's death was a violent one. She was brutally slain by the bandit raid on our camp, and I have vowed not to return to my tribe until I avenge her murder. Do you know who killed her? I was out hunting with a band of warriors when the attack came. The raiders hid and waited for us to leave, and then sneaked in with the advantage of numbers. My tribe was outnumbered nearly 2-1, but they managed to drive the attackers off. 3 of our warriors fell in battle, as did my mother. How are you going to track down the bandits who killed her? Do you remember when I told you of my vision quest, how my mother's brooch would always bring me dreams to guide my quest? Last night I had a dream. My mother's spirit sent me this vision. I am certain of it. My dream, I saw a terrible axe dripping blood from its notched blade. It was a weapon used to slay her. If I can find the axe, I will know I have found her killer. You may think me a fool, Ateriese, but I believe I will find that axe. I must, or at least my mother's spirit will never truly be at peace. I will not abandon the search for the cultists behind the plague. I have pledged my blade to you, and it's yours as long as you need me. But I also vow I will not rest until I find the axe with the notched blade that slew my mother. This notched blade. Is this the one you saw in your vision? Yes. That is the blood-soaked blade that haunted my dreams. Then, the one who wields it is dead. Yes, he was a dwarf named Gorkin. They told me there was a sinister dwarf among the bandits, one of many who escaped the battle. Then it is over. My mother is avenged, and her spirit can finally rest. Thank you, Ateriese. Once again, you have proven yourself to be the greatest of friends. Words cannot properly explain the gratitude I feel. I regret that I can offer you nothing as a reward but my thanks to friendship and my courage in battle. The reward you offer is greater than you know, Dalen. Thank you again. My mother is avenged and her spirit is at peace. Now let's return to the task at hand. Those behind the Wailing Death must be dealt with. Nice. And I have a boosted necklace, I believe. Is it in here, though? Where did it go? Ah, here it is. Strength +3. I can get a +6 strength if I want to with this guy. That's so broken. +6 from the ring and the belt. Oh, baby. Okay, let's go through your hotel, but you're not my ally, so... Okay, he needs a ruby. Grimnaw. Okay, Grimnaw wants a mummified hand. Gross.
Is there something you need?
Okay, Sharwin, what do you want?
Yes. Yes.
Anything else? Okay, so what do you want? Find a lock of Nip's hair. Okay.
Yes. Is there something you need?
I hope that you would Hey there, dear.
Okay.
Hey. Hey. Hey there, dear.
Okay. Journal must exist somewhere. Okay, so she wants a journal somewhere.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
Okay, and then we need
You're back.
body knock.
Is there... Is there some...
Okay. Crystalline seeds.
Is there something you need?
Okay, cool. You are easy to me. Alright, so that's pretty much all of them then. We have Linu, Sharwin, Grimnaw, Tommy, and then Aaron and Erebeth are done. Okay, cool. We still need to find serpent gems as well.
I've been...
Get you fully healed back up. All right, on the road again we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we have to go back to the temple. We need to do some serious management of space as well. Okay, so for starters, we have just journals here, but we can put all of our stuff in here. Even though we really don't need that many of them. In fact, we could probably sell a few of those and be alright. Keep that down here just in case I decide to swap out. I don't know what these are for yet either. Okay. So that's that. Those are those. You need to be on my, like, top shelf, dude. Okay. You also have reagents, but nothing too crazy. Okay. You're just like a 40%, so you're not a big deal. But I'd be more than happy to put more healing stuff in you. About to make the swap from cure moderate to cure serious, at least. And just selling these cure moderates. Leave my cure criticals up there. Okay, I'm down to 62 pounds. I don't really know what's providing more weight for me right now. Because it's literally only 1 pound, which is why I'm putting it in there. You're okay, because these things are heavy. These things get real heavy. I know you guys aren't heavy. I don't know where all my weight is at. You're 6. You're 3. You're half. You're 1. You're probably 5. You're 1. So yeah, like what the heck is so heavy? You know what? I bet it's all this stuff. It is. Move all this stuff over to the side and I can fit those last ones in there. There we go. 57 is a lot more doable. And anything super heavy can go in here. Okay, cool. I'm good with that. Alright, let's head back. On the road again. Now everybody's wanting something special. Alright. So Luskin, I think, is north. There's a boar and a dire badger over here. Oh no, he killed the badger! Oh crap, did we get more? We didn't get any more bolts. Don't remember who sold them. Dang it. They drop anything? No, we've essentially just killed wildlife. Excellent. So these are locked off.
What?
Returning back, Traveler, Luskin's gates are closed. Why are the gates closed? Certain plague in Neverwinter doesn't spread to Luskin. Can't be too careful. But the plague in Neverwinter has been cured. Whether you speak the truth or not, we will not so easily open our doors. There are many things, but gullible isn't one of them. Aside from that, there are simply too many internal problems facing Luskin at the moment. You'd be better off turning around and going back whence you came. What sort of internal problems? Listen, why are you continuing down this line of questioning? Luskin isn't a safe city. There's plague looming all around us. No, or need you more information than that? Okay. Perhaps I can help the city. Dang it. What an offer for the city. 100 gold. And get into all sorts of trouble with the sergeant? No thanks, sir. The gate's been too closely watched. I wonder if I can... No, I can't. Dang. That's a shame. Oh, nice. There's a bunch of zombies downstairs. That's good. I bet there's things down there for us. Okay, well, looks like we're heading down anyways.
Step behind me. Follow,
Calm
my
down.
friend.
Calm down. Gatekeeper shack. Campfire up here. There's a polar bear. Huh? The thick white fur, a product of their northern climate, these graceful and powerful hunters are a rarity even in their natural habitats. Yeah, what the heck is there a polar bear up here, though? Ooh, there's a cave up here. That's interesting. They got him. Put this one down there. Okay, so there's a cave up here, which is interesting. There's also a Gravekeeper shack over there and a bunch of undead around, so... Okay, let's see where this cave goes to then. Get a little peek as to what's in here. How much of it's actually around here. Oh, this is just a real small cave. Okay. How are you badly wounded already, Gilded? See, look at that. I don't buff you up. Oh. It's a werewolf lair. Alright, fam. It's a werewolf lair. Should be interesting. Guess we'll have to just find out. See if we can break him down enough like the other guy. Should be pretty easy.
I will overcome. Back to wherever. Back to wherever.
Ooh, but where is he? He smells strongly of wolf, but has signs of human activity. Whatever lives here is not currently at home. Seems to be a fragment of someone's journal. The only words that can be made out are, "I have hunted him for years, and with a simple bite, he has turned me into the very thing I hate. Could not bear it if those boys remain werewolves. I shall go and try to discover what has happened to them. Until I find them, I will not return to this cave. This prison is where I must pay for my mistake." Okay, so basically, until he kind of finds the guys... I thought I saw a trap on that one. Okay, we're gonna loot his stuff. Try disabling this. Hey. Only at a +10 can I disable that thing. Holy cow. If they have a really, really good disable trap thing due to my intelligence bonus. Because, geez. So yeah, pretty much until he gets, until we save the other ones, he won't go away. It's a shame. We'll have to run all the way back up here at some point, which our last part of this game is probably going to be us going into Luskan, so it seems that's where the game is heading. Beware the undead are restless. Bring weapons to visit Grandma or don't visit her at all. Really. The sign, the caretaker. Oh. You ready for this one? Maybe. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Some AoE. Help me. Yeah, when they're all super spread around like that, I can't do much. I'll soften them up. I'll soften them up. Here we go, check out this. Don't do it! Okay, now you guys are good. Okay, before anything, let's go into the graveyard keepers thing. Hey, there's caretaker. Hey.
Good day.
Yeah, what's this? Someone come to disturb my graveyard? Who are you? I take care of these old stones, dear man. Keep them nice and shiny for the visitors. Oh yes, 'tis my job, you see. Are there many visitors then? Well, no, not really. Not since they moved the graveyard inside the city walls. As if anyone would